quarantine, but I gotta keep getting this money, okay? So, with that being said, we have this really, really, really nice and very political artist. His name is Geno Pacino. Did I say that right? We're gonna go ahead and bring him out in a little bit, but I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe below. We're gonna get into the number 5 video, guys, which is Chorus Dinero featuring Real Peso. Rise Up. How could we?
I think my people need a change. I think my people need a. I think my people need a change. This knock so hard you need aspirin to assassins with mad passion, nothing lacking. Satisfaction from snacking on MCs every time we're rapping. No acting, no slacking, constant crafting, lab ratting, talents baffling. Relling cause the dynamic dude. Yes, it's true. We're the new scientists providing this truth for the youth. The troublesome living by the gun and under run slums providing none but the scum. Most forced to stay but some run. How can we make it out? Been through weed, no liquor now. Already eating poison while destroying vows to those I made a promise to, but standing proud. Damn, it's funny how actions speak so loud and words seem quiet as a mouse. Damn, smarten up, drink from the cup of wisdom, fill my gut, feasting on the universe's knowledge, but that's not enough. Me and Peso on a mission. This ain't just spitting, digging to our diamonds amongst the coal of your existence. Listen to the truth as I step in the booth. No lanes paved for us, made our own tools. Lost so unjust, can't play by the rules. Rise up from dust, that's what we do. Rise up, that's what we do.
Let's have this Chorus Dinero featuring Real Peso. Rise Up. But we go ahead and bring out our special guest, guys. His name is Geno Pacino.
It's no need for discussion for the body that worked the hard as a key. I want justice.
How you doing today? Hey, so if you guys haven't noticed, we had him in the countdown a few times. You feel me? His song Justice and so many others. But I have a good question for you. Because you was telling me how to pronounce it and things like that. Where did the name Geno Pacino come from?
I mean, everything I'm doing came from a cipher about 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So like, I actually used to do music when I was in high school, and my name I went by as Pain, which stands for Pleasure and Agony International.
Okay.
Got this big dumb tattoo, you know what I'm saying? But so yeah, that's what I was doing, and basically like I was making a lot of moves. Like I done toured with artists, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like pretty much there. I've been in the lab with Kanye, a lot of cats.
Okay.
And so pretty much what happened was I'm no different than nobody else. Like I had a shorty. And it just kind of redirected my whole energy, like my whole, you know what I'm saying, trajectory moving forward. So, you know, me and the bonds didn't really pan out. I got custody of my kid and I was a full-time parent. And the rap dream just kind of was like laid to the wayside.
Okay.
So pretty much about like 2 years ago, I went to this game night and they was like doing like the lunchroom table, you know what I'm saying, all that, ciphering. And then like Moggs heard me and was like, hold up, bro. Like this not what you do? And I was like, nah. They was like, you Geno Pacino. You know what I'm saying? And like, luckily for me, like a lot of the cast that I ended up being around, some of them were actually putting out their own music. They were shooting videos. You know, they had like a network. And they just went to work on me immediately. And it's just like it's a huge example of like whatever, you know what I'm saying, God got for you, he gonna line you up, you know what I'm saying, to get back to wherever you was at.
This is true. So I know you mentioned that you started doing music in high school.
Right.
What was the influence that actually got you into music? Like, what did you wake up one day and was like, I want to be an artist? Or
so this gonna sound crazy because like I'm like an oxymoron.
Okay.
In the sense that like I can be like either super cocky or super shy. It just depends. You know what I'm saying? So I always saw myself doing music as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been my dream. So like I really thought that music would segue me into whatever else I was gonna do. But I didn't really have the confidence to really, you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, do that. So anyway, at the lunchroom table, like Marks was like, Geno, oh man, you this, you that, you that. And them words of encouragement, like that's all I really need a lot of the time to go super hard. You know what I'm saying? So it's like pretty much, you know how it's a book on a relationship side called The 5 Love Languages. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's words of affirmation. You know what I'm saying? When you blow my ego up, you be like, oh yo, I just going up. It's just like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so basically it was more of like a motivational thing that actually
Yeah, because like, so sometimes you might view yourself a particular way, you know what I'm saying? But when you hear all these different people, like not 1, 2, 10, 12, 20, 30 people, like, man, you it. Like, whatever you've already, you know what I'm saying, had instilled in you, it just add on to it, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how I built everything out from there.
Okay. What would you say, or how would you describe your music? Or like, what makes you different from the rest?
So every interview that I do, I always say it's like gumbo. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you know, so even how you introduced me and said like, I'm like kind of political or whatever. So like I do like a lot of conscious and politically conscious songs, but I'm super ratchet too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's no one particular thing that I go with. It's just like how I'm feeling or what the music say to me. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, I'm like probably like 9 dudes in one. You know what I'm saying? So that's my style. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So pretty much, you would describe your music just all different types of diversity.
Man, it's a whole different kind of flavor. You know
Okay. We're gonna get into that a little bit more and ask him a little bit more about his music because I'm definitely interested to know.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get into the number 4 video, guys, which is Stefan Day's Cosmos.
You ain't trying to take flight for real. I hope you fight for real. Stefan, accidentally ran into you in the cosmos. Your energy, a vibe, shoot my shot like Rambo. Tryna take you down like Chris Brown, switch the tempo. Your friends and all I've been tryna get the info. Only in the midnight hours, rather like you got a little mileage. Say she wanna be my stylist, call me Zaza, I'm your pilot. Take flight, land on the island, like how you give me balance. Help you explore your talents, help me explore my talents. Ride with me, I'm gon' ride with you, baby. Vibe with me, I'm gon' vibe with you, baby. Keep the fugazi and I'll keep you wavy. I ain't like these niggas, it's gon' be hard to replace me. Put you on game so you ain't tryna play me. Know you tired of lame, switch your lane where they can't be. Shorty, you the plug, you go places where I can't be. I can't fall in love, but I like you, that just ain't me. Keep my guard up, you relax me when I'm anxious. When you come around, they move around with all that fake shit. Not concerned with fame, but you know that I'm gon' make it. Spliff ready, baby, come and hop up on this spaceship. Hop up on this space, get you in the zone. Love when we get alone, we don't need our phones. I'ma get you right every time you do you wrong.
You just witnessed was Stefan Day's Cosmos. So with everything going on right now, the quarantine, the COVID-19, everybody in the house, things like that, how would you say, would you say that this actually affects your music, or would you say this actually gives you an opportunity to shine?
I mean, it's dramatically affect my music because like I had a couple shows booked out of town. Like I was supposed to be doing South by Southwest for the second time this year. So it's affected a lot of my movement. But in terms of the time, life is what you make it.
It is.
You see what I'm saying?
This is true.
So you can either just let it waste away or you take advantage of it. So I've taken advantage of it, and like I've been promoting my current album, Pacino Season.
Okay.
But I already started up on Season 2, you know what I'm saying, which is like the next joint. I'm probably like 8, 9 songs deep into that. And I would have still been promoting my current project if the Corona stuff hadn't came about. Because I was super active, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you got to take advantage of it. Like, I mean, your future is in your hands. You know what I'm saying? So like one of my statements that I say all the time is we building the future today. And so basically what that means is like your tomorrows is created by the habits and the things that you're doing today. You know what I mean?
This is true. A lot of people are getting discouraged due to this situation, but I look at it as an opportunity for most people, especially small businesses. You feel me? Because if you are already doing things digital, this shouldn't have affected you. You know,
I mean,
if,
but
you,
I mean,
if you know how to
yo,
promote yourself, this should actually help you be
keeping
able.
it a band though. I mean, like life can be discouraging. You know what I'm saying? So like that same statement that I was saying to you, it's like it's a multitude of things that I say to keep myself self-motivated, to minister to myself. So one of the things is be your own hero.
This is
You
true.
know what I'm saying?
That's true. Okay. So, are there any artists that actually motivate you or inspire you in your style of music? Like you look at them like, I like the angle that they're going. Any role models, I would say.
I would say in terms of role models to me, like I feel like we all geniuses in different ways, and so it's all about the execution being there. Like even something like you could make a song in your mind where that boy is on fire, but then you record it like trash. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about the execution. So in terms of that, like I like people who execution is similar to, you know what I'm saying, how I would love to put it down. You know what I'm saying? So Kendrick would definitely be one. You know what I'm saying, back in, before that, you know what I'm saying, Pac, because I mean, Pac wasn't the best lyricist, but he was able to display his emotions into a way to where you felt him in each and every song. You know what I'm saying? And one of my favorite dudes back in is Method Man. I was Method Man fan, LL, and even though sometimes he be a little dry, J. Cole got bars for days.
He
Cole
does.
Crazy.
He does. I love that he does a lot of storytelling.
Yeah.
And he actually talks about a lot of stuff that you can actually relate to. So which is really dope.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, you actually have a song called Justice. And to me, Justice. When I think of justice, is fighting for what is right. What was the actual inspiration behind that? Like when you were writing that song, did something happen that encouraged you to want to write that, or was it just more on some like I want to speak to my people type thing? Like,
so literally, like what I'm saying to you about the gumbos, like I had just did a ratchet song before Justice. Like, I think we had just did Champagne Campaign.
Okay.
It's like more like some Big Willie, you know what I'm saying, Don type thing. And so like Justice, like that's what I heard when I heard the beat, but I wanted it to be like a rallying cry. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in terms of doing music, like I was doing poetry before I really got deeper into music.
okay.
And so I'm trying to say some of the most impactful stuff as simple as possible. So I'm hoping that the things that I said in Justice really impact the culture, because like, I mean, from the hook, it's a line when I say, I don't make enough to not make enough. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if people caught what I was saying. It's a line where I talked about Nipsey in there. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, if you listen to a bar, you're like, yo, this mark is deep. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to do it in a way to where it's not preachy. Because I'm not a preachy guy, even though I can get a little deep. That makes any sense to you? That's why the oxymoron.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm down to earth.
Okay. So we're gonna definitely get more into analyzing the song, because I definitely love that song. I love that you're giving a straight message. There's a lot of artists out here that don't speak of any substance. You feel me? And to be able to do that in an angle that kind of encourages people, you feel me? You're on a good path. You feel me? And it's hard to do it because nobody has the motivation to do something like that. Nobody really has that drive to do things like that. It's a few artists out here to do that, but a lot of them just want to go with whatever pays the bills.
So part of that is like, so I feel like we have a responsibility as artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, yo, I used to hustle back in the day. I wasn't Nino Brown with it. I probably was the lightest hustler you ever seen. You know what I'm saying? But I deal with the devil and stuff like that.
Okay.
So a lot of artists come from the same background that I did, but they embellish that more so than the positive aspects.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
This is true.
Because like I did that, but like yo, I'm like a regular dude, a family man. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give you that part too before I do like 28 cocaine bars.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. But we're going to get more into this, y'all. We're going to get into the number 3 video with the young sir, Henny Gone.
Don't want a Henny gone. Henny gone. I poured over until that Henny gone. Even when a Henny gone.
Palace. what you think.
Hey, I keep that 9 up on my person, gotta move with purpose. Niggas really wanna see you hurting, they'll do you dirt. I can't trust a soul in the fam, only thing certain. I've been in jams with my mans and they seem nervous. I take another chance, understand that might mean curtains. Now I'm riding solo on my own, though it ain't even worth it. Need me a Melly for a show, though I'ma keep working. If a nigga tweaking with the bros, no, I'm a t-shirt. And how you turn your back on me, babe, tell the truth. Knowing that I would've went to bat for you like I was roof. Even would've went across the map for you in every moon. Galaxy, I'm telling you, shit that they'd never do. Thought we was inseparable. Ay, guess I was wrong. Gotta leave you alone, cause to these streets, girl, you belong. So don't hit my line, cause I won't pick up the phone. Nah, your shit on decline, baby, even when that Henny gone. When that Henny gone, I feel it even when that Henny gone. When that Henny gone, pull it up until that Henny gone. When that Henny gone, I feel it even when that Henny gone. When that Henny gone, pull it up until that Henny. These niggas know just how I'm coming out. I pray the Lord protect my soul when I'm stepping out. Put that on Steezy, I'ma blow, I won't let them down. This rap shit all a nigga know, I won't settle now. I cannot give my love to these hoes, that's forever now. Promise me that you will never fall when that pressure bound. Broke my heart and threw it on the floor, now you stepping down. Tell me how the fuck I'm supposed to cope, this shit hella foul.
Alright, so what you just heard was Young Sir. So, we gonna play a game. I like to play games because I like to do icebreakers and I like to get people to get to know you.
I'm a
You
game
feel me? Your
player.
fans need to get to know
I started
you.
that game like playing Uno.
Alright. So this game is called Would You Rather Geno Edition. I don't know what's going on with my mouth right now. I don't know. It's dry. Maybe I need some water or something. I don't know. But anyway, so I got some very unfortunate events for you, and then you gotta choose between them.
Okay.
All right. So, would you rather drive in a car that only has one radio station, or drive in a car that when the windows don't roll down?
I'ma say, I'ma say the one radio station.
The one radio station, even if it's B96, you gonna roll with it, huh?
I'm gonna roll with it. But it's like, depending on how the weather is, like you could be baking in the car. Like,
Hey, the windows don't roll down. You might let out a good and you can't roll the windows down. So I'm just saying.
I'm trying to live.
Alright, would you rather quarantine with no hand sanitizer or no toilet tissue?
I'ma say no hand sanitizer.
Okay.
Yo, tissue is essential, but what's crazy about the quarantine thing is like I'm down to my last few rolls right now, and I had to go to 8 stores to get the tissue I got. You see what I'm saying? So like I don't know how people connect the tissue and coronavirus.
Bruh, I don't understand that either.
Yo,
my booty gotta be clean. I'm finna die.
Yo, it's a
like what?
Yo, they be having like 1,000 rolls though. Like it's
a difference between being greedy and just like you know what I'm saying. I feel like if they had that limit in the beginning, it will you can always come back and get more. Everybody wouldn't feel like they needed to have it. You feel me? It's a monkey see.
I went to like 8 jewels.
Dang, jewels too, and jewels got expensive
jewels,
stuff.
Man,
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got another one for you. So would you rather be 4'5" or 7'7"?
I'ma say I'd rather be 4'5" because I'm only 5'4" now. So
just flip it, huh?
Man, might as well.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying?
Would you rather go to the past and meet your ancestors or go to the future and meet your great-grandchildren?
I'd rather go to the future and meet my great-grandchildren. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Life is about legacy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, not getting too deep, but I don't want to leave this earth without leaving a legacy behind. You feel me?
Okay, so you would want them to know who you are.
So it's nothing about me in the past.
Alright. So how would you feel if no one showed up to your wedding? Wait, which one is more important? If no one showed up to your wedding or if no one showed up to your funeral?
That is so hard. It might be more cost effective if nobody showed up for my wedding. So I'll be down with that though.
And if you're dead, you don't even know that.
Yeah, like yo, I know a cat who was divorced and still paying for his first wedding. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no. Well, yeah. You picked.
I'm talking about it, like the amount of money spent was ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, nah. I mean, don't come to my joint. Save me some of the money.
Party
you feel me?
I
Save me
heard
the
you
money.
on that one. Would you you rather only be able to listen to music from the 70s or only be able to listen to music from today's music? Today's music.
70s. That's
70s.
easy. That's easy. Like, yo, if you listen to a lot of the stuff that your parents and the older people grew up on or whatever, when that joint come on, you ain't gotta know the artist, but you'll be like, this is fire.
Yeah, that's true.
And then, you know
everybody's remaking it too,
hey,
the samples.
This what's crazy though. It's like, we got better recording equipment, right? Better studios, everything. When you listen to them old records, they was playing a lot of the instruments live. And it sound crisp. Like it sounds super man. Like, yo, put me in the 70s.
Yeah,
Early.
Well, you heard the man. We're gonna groove on down
Okay.
to the number 2 video, which is Doechii Nightmares.
Been working so hard, been on my grind for real. Tryna live lavish, need a new house on the hill. Just a young nigga tryna run up a meal. So I don't care about how you feel. Never thought that we would make it here. My wrist on splash just like the Navy SEAL. I don't think that my heart would ever heal. All them nightmares used to give me chill. Whoa, whoa. I know she free, I know she a thought, I know she a go. Whoa. She want the Henny, all in her system, come try to bow. Whoa. Baby, we ain't gotta rush, let's take it slow. Whoa. Yeah, let's get it bustin', I'ma make him love me. Yeah. If he want problems, we gon' pull up like a hugger. Yeah, I can't love you, girl, I'm in love with the money. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, you know I'm a honey. Yeah, been working so hard, been on my grind for real. Tryna live lavish, need a new house on the hill. Just a young nigga tryna run up a meal. So I don't care about how you feel. Never thought that we would make it here. My wrist on splash just like the Navy SEAL. I don't think that my heart would ever heal. All them nightmares used to give me chill.
What you just heard was Doechii Nightmares. So, what does a studio session with you look like? Like, how do you prepare for a studio session?
Man, I don't really
Prepare.
to be honest with you. Like, I mean, like, to me, like, the best music is, like, natural. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't even really write like that. Like, what I actually do is, like, I might be going to work, or I might be going somewhere, and 2 or 3 bars come in my head. And so I text them to myself on my phone.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Smart.
Then it might be a week later, I might hear a beat, and I'm like, yo, that match up with them couple of bars. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, for me, the hardest part about writing is not, I mean, I could freestyle for days and rap for days. You know what I'm saying? So my hardest thing is, like, my first 1 or 2 bars. If I get the first 2 lines out, I could just ride that same pattern. You know what I'm saying? But if I ain't got 2 things to say, like, I'm lost. You know what I'm saying? So, so I grew up, like, freestyle, cyphering, like, real heavy. And then sometimes you would hear me freestyle, and you be like, oh, man, this mother going for days. And then I come back in, and I get caught, and I just laugh, or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, because it's like, I literally don't know where to go. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so, yeah, I mean, that's easy for me.
So
like,
pretty much
music is
you
my
go in the
life.
booth. You pretty much go in the booth and you freestyle.
No, I mean, not
You take
every
your
song,
bits and
you know what I'm
pieces
saying?
of what
But
you got inspired with over
it's
the
bits
time.
and pieces of what I already had, and I just add a hook on top of it, and I just, you know what I'm saying, ride it out. You know what I mean? So, like, but I always come prepared. Like, man, actually, I had an engineer who got mad at me because he said, man, you recording too many songs too fast. You know what I'm saying? Because, like,
he said, you trying not to come back.
because, like, yo, I be pretty much prepped, so I know what I'm about to say. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not doing like 90 takes. You know what I'm saying? I just knock it out. Hey, punch me in. Let's you know what I'm saying?
You like, let's keep going.
Yeah, let's do the hook. You see what I'm saying? But I mean, so yeah, I'm prepared, but I mean, not like in a way that you might think where I got like a rhyme folder and all this other kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay. You ain't got no rituals or nothing like that.
Nah. Like I literally just show up on time and, you know what I'm saying, get it.
Okay.
But that's the key. You know, rappers be late.
Speaking of that, I was just gonna ask you some
Rappers
question
be
like that.
late.
I was just definitely gonna ask you something in regards to that. Are there any tips you would give upcoming artists, on the rise, or anybody that's trying to get into music? Any tips that you advice that you will actually give them?
Yo, so my advice is gonna sound so crazy.
Let's hear it.
Man, my advice might be don't even do this, Joy. nah. I mean, but it's a caveat to it. So the reason why I say that is because like God bless us with so many natural gifts and abilities. You know what I'm saying? And so He put, like I say, how I got into this. Like it got kind of lined up for me. Like the table was set for me, and I moved forward from there. One of the things that I don't really enjoy as much about doing music as being an artist is this is the most oversaturated music has ever been. You see what I'm saying? And I don't care what level you're on, being in a rap game is not easy. So you know how I told you how I started out in high school? Mm-hmm. So one of my buddies, you know what I'm saying, he had a record deal with Epic Records. And so he was taking me to like elite level dudes. I've been in a studio with some of everybody. You know what I'm saying? And he like, man, ride for him. And they was showing me love, but they didn't give me like a record deal. And then when I got offered a record deal, and the contract was terrible, so I didn't do it. So it's so many levels and stages to this. You know what I'm saying? That you should not be doing this unless this is what you really, truly, genuinely, actually want to do.
Tell the camera that.
It's not a lick. You know what I'm saying? This not a come up fast. This is something that, you know what I'm saying, you either an artist or you not. And it's way too many, like, music is, like, crazy. Like, man, like, I used to rap when, like, rapping was, you special. Oh, this man could rap. Mm-hmm. Yo, I know, like, 1,000 marks that rap. I was writing for a magazine once where they had me on a panel. Mm-hmm. And so they announced me. It was me, Domino from the Hieroglyphics, Wendy Day, a lot of cats, you know what I'm saying? So people thought I was like probably bigger than what I really am at the time. Marks, I had a book bag with me at the time. By the time I left, I had a book bag full of CDs. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's fast.
Like crazy CD. Yeah, this one is in a CD era. You see what I'm saying? And so it's just like, yo, it's hard for the people that's really actually, you know what I'm saying, good to get to where they want to be when they got to go through Tito, Beto, Ray, and Day. You know what I'm saying? Like
young and little.
Like, yo, it's like the NBA. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. This is true. So is there anything you would tell your future self now? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were to look at this interview down the line, what is something that you would want your future self to see? What's a message you'll leave yourself?
What I would tell my future self is to, like, stay motivated at all times. You know what I'm saying? And keep pushing at all times. Because, like, I'm blessed with the success that I have right now. Mm-hmm. But I took a huge gap off where I was not even tending to music at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's a luxury that I was able to kind of fast track myself into the position, like where I'm at now. Mm-hmm. So just imagine where I would be if I had just went straight through. You know what I'm saying? And just kept working and kept working and kept working and kept working instead of letting myself get distracted by what we call real life. You feel me?
I feel you.
Yeah.
Okay. So stay motivated is what he can tell himself.
Just keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Alright, so what I want you to do is go ahead and premiere the #1 video for us because it's one of your new additions to the list. So go ahead and premiere that for us.
So the #1 video is Rudy Ray off the Chino season. You dig me?
Yeah.
Hey. Man, so it's crazy how people got inflated egos, right? So I ran into this old head. He told me he was back in the game to take over. I said, I don't never remember you being in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm lost, man. Check it out, though. He tried to tell me he was gone for a minute. I said, nigga, you was never back. Top 5, motherfucker, you was never that. 2 Live, motherfucker, you was never that. On the grind, motherfucker, you wanna tell me she was gone for a minute. I said, ma, you ain't never back. Top 5, little mama, you was never that. 2 fine, little mama, you was never that. On the grind, little mama, you was never that. I'ma tell you like a nigga told me. Cash rules everything, I'm Young P. You know I keep that burner tucked under that white tee. Like Zion Buster Soul up out of them Nikes like Freeze.
You in the presence of a star. You other rap niggas not worth half a bar. A fleet of Range Rovers fill my garage, and I'm trying to sweep a women from Harvard. He tried to tell me he was gone for a minute. I said, nigga, you was never back. Top 5, motherfucker, you was never that. 2 Live, motherfucker, you was never that. On the grind, motherfucker, you wanna tell me she was gone for a minute. I said, ma, you ain't never back. Top 5, little mama, you was never that. 2 fine, little mama, you was never that. On the grind, little mama, you was never that. I'ma tell you like a nigga told me. She fucked the whole hood back in 2013. So why would you go and make her the wifey? Her cheating on you, it was very likely. Bitches come down a dozen. First she slept with your cousin, then you saw her with niggas you knew that she really wasn't even friends with. Damn, what should I begin with? You wonder why when you shot, you tried to tell me you was gone for a minute. I said, nigga, you was never back. Top 5, motherfucker, you was never that. 2 Live, motherfucker, you was never that. On the grind, motherfucker, you wanna tell me she was gone for a minute. I said, ma, you ain't never back. Top 5, little mama, you was never that. 2 fine, little mama, you was never that. On the grind, little mama, you was never that.
Young. So I want you to go ahead and tell them where they can follow you on all social media platforms and how can they stay up to date with your music.
Literally, like, yo, if you Google my name, it's Geno Pacino. It's gonna be a gazillion things that pop up. I've been doing a lot of features, been on different platforms. On Instagram, you could pull me up at Pain707, PAIN707. My fan page on Facebook is, you know what I'm saying, Geno Pacino, Geno Pacino, and YouTube channel and all that too. You know what I mean? And my government name is Geno Green, but we ain't worried about Geno Green right now.
That sounds like a drug dealer name. Sound like he a mafia or something.
Yeah.
Geno Green.
Yeah.
But there's the bell. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is send you to the booth so they can actually hear them bars that you do have.
Okay, cool, for sure.
But
okay.
I know you said you had something for me. So come on. I like gifts.
Go.
I got me a t-shirt. I gotta model this, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm gonna send you on your way. You go ahead and head over to the booth.
Let's go.
Yeah, the Chino season. Go ahead, cop that, you know what I'm saying, down low stream. It's like, you don't really want no possum, man. Please believe it. I'll pop to you motherfucking paraplegic and eat through your flesh like them rare diseases and give you that torture that gave to Jesus. Hey, okay, look, it's like, had to change it up. Look, I'm treating life like baseball. I still swing, pitch, and slang. I'm Houston Astros, I win the game. Them big guns, I'ma throw like lightning. I'm pitching shutout rhymes while y'all still writing. It's for all y'all waiting in the dugout. It don't take much to get bagged up and drug out. I'ma show y'all life behind them prison walls. White where I'm sitting if I get it, y'all. Or I could get one of the homies to do it. Yo, passenger side, I'm sending you through it. It's suicide, fucking with me. I leave victims, no witness. That's how I handle my business. No remorse, cause I've been scarred for life. And all my tattoos been carved with knives. I'm official. I'm Lost City till they bury me. And nobody ever gonna miss you. Government official. A pandemic and I'm looking for some tissue. I don't even know, but I lost it, G. Rap slice all day, Geno Pacino. You dig?